What's up, Rock the Boat Nation? It's your boy Tank back again one more time. Come at you with another episode of Rock the Boat Vlogs. Oh, last week's in the books, but now we have this week a Monday Night Football game against our AFC West rival, the Denver Broncos. Oh, what are we going to do, nation? Step up or get stepped on. Let's start the show. Alright, Rock the Boat Nation. What's new on Rock the Boat? Well, first off, let's get started with the report card. The San Diego Chargers for this past week against the Saints, a little fall off. MC Boatman puts it down real nice for all you guys, and he first talks about the offense and how Robert Meacham finally stepped up. Ryan Matthews got the show going, as he put it. Jackie Battle only got 4 touches. He was starting, and he got sat down for Ryan Matthews. Antonio Gates still needs to step up. Overall, Phillip Rivers did an excellent job. He said, like he said, he could do better. More passes to Antonio Gates, in my opinion. Keep Floyd in more often. But one thing that kind of plagued us was the pass rush, and toward the end of the game, which got us beat up. And of course, the officials, as he put it in there. But overall, he gave the offense a B-, which is very, very nice to see, even though we lost this game. And of course, for special teams, he also gave them a B-. Special teams hasn't been all that explosive lately. The running up and down the field ain't doing nothing. Goodman ain't doing too much. Royal ain't doing too much. But we usually don't see too many punts anyways, right? Nick Novak trying to go for a 55-yarder. Doesn't make any sense, but you could probably blame it on the coaching staff. Either way, he gave them a B-. And of course, you have the defense. Defense was great at C+, but MC Boatman said it right. We started off excellent. Pass rush was great. Corey Legit was handling business down there, forcing incompletes, getting the tackles, putting Jammer with the interception. Eric Weddle getting some good hits on Darren Sproles. But of course, it all fell down to Melvin Ingram's costly mistake. He got a penalty on Drew Brees for hitting him with the crown of his head on Drew Brees' chin. And you can't do that in the NFL. Unfortunately, it affected the game very bad, and we end up probably lost. That's probably the biggest reason why we might have lost that game, is because that game shifted right there, which we all could feel too. When he hit him, we knew it was over because Drew Brees marched down there and got a touchdown. But yeah, he gave him a C+. In my opinion, defense still looked really good out there. I probably would have given him a B- as well. That's MC Boatman's. He said C+. Just I think it's for the penalty. I don't blame him for that. And plus, of course, we tired out toward the end. We really did tire out. We were tired, but we were on that field longer than we thought. Anyways, that was the report card by MC Boatman. You can check out the full article and everything he written on our website, RockTheBolt.com. Alright, and our next article I'm going to talk about is called What the Bright Ones Saw, Chargers at the Saints on Sunday Night Football, which was written by John L. He kind of went through the whole game and kind of gave his take on it, his own opinion about it, and how he's first a couple of things. I just I'll give you some highlights of it. That's better than me just giving the whole synopsis. Highlights. Talks about Ryan Matthews. Talks about how he started and how he put all the doubters to shame. All you guys said he wasn't doing nothing. He did something in that game. He didn't fumble. That's the biggest thing, I guess. He also goes about and talks about just little things like the referees, the pass interference call against Gates, and just pretty much like he gives a full rundown of what the whole game, in his opinion. He does congratulate Drew Brees for breaking the record, which I have not done yet. So congratulations, Drew Brees. Anyways, that was what's new about Rock the Boat. Let's move on to the next segment. Alright guys, now it's time for your weekly picks, where I pick the best game to watch and the worst game to watch. Let's start off with the worst game to watch, and that's going to be Miami versus St. Louis. It pretty much tells right there, it's those two teams going at it. Who I have winning though, for this game, I have the Rams winning. Why? Because I just have the Rams, because you know why? Because they have Legatron. That's why. They have Legatron, and that guy's going to win the whole game. That's the worst game of the week. Rams take it. let's go on to the best game of the week. Of course, the best game of the week is going to be our own game, Monday Night Football. Denver Broncos going up against the San Diego Chargers at home at the Q in San Diego. Chargers are going to win this game. Why? We're at home. We're wearing our powder blues. That always signifies that we're going to do something. Plus, we are the top dogs in the AFC West. What else needs to be said about that? Broncos, only thing they have going for them is Peyton Manning. They have Butterfingers for wide receivers. Defense ain't doing nothing. But the Chargers, we have our original team. We had to bring in nobody too big. We just brought in Robert Meacham, Eddie Royal. Oh, we got Eddie Royal. I'm just going off the whim now. Eddie Royal, breakout game. I guarantee it. Guarantee he'll have a breakout game against his old team. Anyway, those are the two games I'm looking forward to. Well, semi looking forward to the Miami and Rams, but I do want to see the other trying to do something. And I'm definitely looking forward to this Monday night game. Those are my weekly picks. Check them out. In other news, let me get real quick because I had nothing too particular in an article on NFL.com, but I just want to talk about the AFC West real quick and how it affects the playing field. Basically, this game against the Chargers and Broncos pretty much is going to set the rest of the tone for the West Division. First off, we know this division is not good anyways. We can't beat better teams, so we just have to win our division. Chargers need to win the division. If we win a division, it's pretty much going to set the tone for the rest of the season. Don't get me wrong though, we still have to fight for the division after this game, but knowing that we beat all three teams in the first quarter and a half, I guess, is setting the tone that we are definitely the team to beat in the West. But we have to beat them. Now, if the Broncos win, they already blown out a couple the Raiders. I don't know if I can't remember if they faced the Chiefs or not. Either way, they did. They definitely won. I know they did. But anyways, I don't think they played them though. So do not quote me on that. I did not do my research before this. Regardless or not, if the Broncos win, they get the actual first place, I believe. I think that's how it works. And so that means that they're on top of the game, which that means you get to hear all the media and all the other good stuff talk about them, which is like, we don't want that. We want the spotlight to be on not even on the Chargers, just not be on Manning all the time and saying how he's the best thing ever since Swiss cheese. Anyways, the AFC West division is up for grabs this Monday night. You guys need to be watching this game. Even if you're not an AFC West division fan, this is a game. It's going to be a game changer. This is going to bring who's going to be the forefront of the West division going into the bye week for us. And it's going to be the San Diego Chargers. Why? Because I'm a San Diego Charger fan. Why? Because they're just the best team ever. Ever. Anyways, guys, that was in other news. I just wanted to make that point across that this is the game that we need to win. Division game, most important game. Let's beat the Broncos. And that was in other news. Well, guys, that was the show. Rock the boat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Had some pretty decent articles this week. We have a great game coming up. Oh, yes. Get ready. Twitter is going to be going off the chain that night. And, of course, if you guys have not subscribed to us yet, subscribe. Subscribe. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think. If my weekly picks were totally off. My other news was too otherly. I don't know if that's a word to use. And just write down something to support the San Diego Chargers, support Rock the Bolt. Any of you Bronco fans out there who watch my videos, we coming for you. We coming for the division, and you can't not come in the queue and think you're gonna win single-handedly. It ain't gonna work that way. Anyways, guys, always remember though, if anything, always remember, let's keep violence on the field, not with each other. I don't care where it's at, whether it's at a stadium or at your house or whatever. We're not about that. We're not about violence. We're about just having a good time with other fans or just enjoying the game. Leave the violence on the field. That's all I got to say. Make sure to go to RockTheBoltVlog to read all the articles, all the great writers. We have some very good writers Make sure to keep watching Rock the Boat vlogs. I'm gonna toot my horn a little bit. Definitely check out last post game. I feel like that was a solid one, even though I probably messed up a few times. But I was emotionally drained after that. You know, it is what it is. Anyways, you guys, I'll check you guys after the post for a recap of the game. I'm gonna try to do it this week because it's a very important game. But I'll let you know. If not, then I'll try to make it a little later on in the week. But since it is a Monday night game, it's a little harder since my schedule is so busy. Maybe someone else will do it. You know, I see a new face. You never know. Anyways, I'll show you guys afterwards. It's your boy Tank. Peace.